What's up, guys? Hope you're doing alright. Well, the world of sports, F1 for us fans, will never be smooth. There will always be new controversies or shocking things, and we're here to make sure that you are updated with all that happens. Now, Toto Wolff admitted his team's current performance is totally unacceptable after Lewis Hamilton blamed an undrivable Mercedes car for a gutting Q1 exit and a 5-year low in Saudi Arabian GP qualifying. And today, we'll be diving deeper into the situation here. So wherever you're watching from, get ready for yet another exciting journey. Now, Williams has grown closer to the Mercedes team in recent years. In addition to being a long-standing customer of Mercedes' power units, Williams has also beefed up their technical partnership with the Silver Arrows. This has allowed Williams to grow a bit closer to the Mercedes team. Because Vowles is about to step down from his position as chief strategist for Mercedes and take over as principal of the Williams team, it's only natural that this has given rise to rumors, suggesting that Mercedes has gained even more power as a result. On the other hand, Vowles has made it quite clear that he does not intend to transform Williams into a mini Mercedes, saying that he wouldn't consider it a mini Mercedes and that Williams is an incredibly independent team in its own right, having formed its own history and its own heritage. He also said that he wouldn't consider it a mini Mercedes. In addition, the fact that his success is subject to and dependent on him doing a good job there requires that it be independent of Mercedes. He also adds that this does not mean that Mercedes and themselves will not collaborate in some form or another, as there was a collaboration between the two teams before he joined Williams, but that he has to do what is best for Williams moving forward. Vowles mentioned that an interesting analogy he brings to the table is the fact that approximately 10 years ago, he met with MI6. During this meeting, they described all of the techniques they do within Formula 1, and many mirror one another. However, the idea of double agents is one technique that does not reflect one another. From his perspective, the moment you put on a Williams shirt with the crisp logo, where you are, where your loyalty is, and that's where he believes his success and the success of the team will originate. Additionally, he emphasizes that there are no mini Mercedes, B team, or any other concept of the sort, and the fact that all of this is about him standing on his own 2 feet and achieving success with an organization that is centered around him. In support of Vowles' assertion that Williams is a team that is very much independent from Mercedes, Wolff, the team boss for Mercedes, clarified that the Silver Arrows do not have a say in Williams' driver lineup despite the fact that Mercedes is Williams' power unit supplier. The fact that Williams was interested in signing Alex Albon brought up such talk, and Mercedes was concerned about the possibility of the Red Bull reserve driver moving to a team which used the Mercedes power unit. Nick de Vries, who was the reserve driver for Mercedes in the last season, was also a candidate for the 2022 Williams seat. And Wolff has a sneaking suspicion that if he tried to interfere in any Williams' business, the team that he had previously co-owned, then Vowles would tell him to, get lost. According to Wolff, the one thing that they all have in common is that they are in this position to defend their standpoint and their teams, to do everything that is within their power and to succeed. And if he were to get involved with James at any point in the future and ask him to become a mini Mercedes, James would tell him to go to, well, to him there was always the speculation that Williams, because of the Mercedes engine, could be a subordinate. But none of all of that was obviously true, and they never interfered with some kind of driver situation. He believed this was because Williams was the only team that used Mercedes' engines. Lastly, on his words, he stated that they have always understood the authority of the team management in their own way, and that is the reason why James is going to do what is good for the team. In order to move that along, he's planning to act in a way that will benefit James in the long run. He also adds that he's going to be judged based on how well the team does, and if Mercedes is helpful, he will talk about it. If he feels he needs a different position, then he will run for that position. Hey, Before we wind up, if you're here and you're enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button to not miss any of our future F1 updates and news videos. And remember, you can always leave us a comment down below on a topic that you'd like us to take a look at. Alright, if you're done and ready, let's get back to where we were. Despite this, it's pretty evident that James Vowles' previous work with Mercedes will be beneficial, because even if this move does not form a bridge for Williams to become the Mercedes B team, which is difficult regardless due to the parameters that mean teams must operate independently, it does give Williams access to one of Formula One's most successful strategic minds, which is a significant benefit. Before the days of Mercedes, Vowles was there playing an important role in Brawn GP's surprising title double in 2009. After the team morphed into Mercedes, Vowles was once again an important piece of the puzzle as the chief strategist, when Mercedes won 8 consecutive Constructors' Championships in addition to 7 drivers' titles during that time. Vowles has been involved in Formula One for a long time, and has played a key role in a number of championship wins. But despite the fact that both sides are eager to get things sorted out in order to prevent contract talks from distracting it from the upcoming season, there's been no agreement reached as of yet. The primary reason for this is that Hamilton and Wolff did not spend the holiday together because they chose to spend time with their respective families instead, and they have not seen each other since. However, Wolff anticipated that an opportunity would present itself for them to get things across the line prior to the launch of the car in February and the beginning of pre-season testing. Wolff stated that there is still an entire year left, and all of their priorities are geared towards getting things done. Because of the growth in their relationship over the past 10 years, all that is required is for him to physically return to Europe, for them to put their heads together, for them to wrestle a little bit, and for him to exit the room with white smoke after a few hours have passed. Although it is likely that Lewis Hamilton's contract will be for 2 years, in order to provide the greatest amount of flexibility for both him and the team, the British driver has made it clear that he does not yet have a point in mind by which he believes his career must come to an end. In Mexico the previous year, he stated that he had no intention of putting a cap on it in the future, and that he intends to sign a contract with the club that spans multiple years. Now, while Vowles will not be able to bring the Mercedes data with him to Williams, he will be able to bring the knowledge of what a wildly successful Formula One team looks like. This will be helpful for Williams as they try to rediscover their glory days after finishing last in the Constructors' standing in 2022 for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons. Well, what do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and we hope to see you next time. Bye.